to speak. Development plans require a public hearing. However, no action will be taken by the Planning Commission. Plats, rezonings, and street renamings require a public hearing, and once the public hearing is completed, the Planning Commission members will deliberate and render the decision. Planning Commission members with a personal or financial interest in any petitioner's request are required to recuse themselves. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the members of the Planning Commission that are here. To my left is Pickett Reese and Buddy Hardwick. To my right is Patrick Moss and Cruz Reeves, and I'm Frank Cook. Also here is Tommy Tyson, James Center, Tanya Ingram. Robert's not here, is he? Let's see. Members and petitioners requested to please speak directly into the microphone. The minutes are recorded for legal purposes, and this is the only way to accurately pick up the video. We have 5 members present. It takes 5 votes to pass a motion. Because of this, in fact, I'll ask the board members right now, does anybody have any recusals that they're going to have on any of these items? Okay, well, we can proceed then. Because of the number of board members present, if you would like to delay your request, please let us know when your request is announced. Are there any changes to the agenda? Tommy?
Only the 8th item is an action item. It's a revised master plan, and there needs to be an action on it.
Okay. I'll also call for the minutes from the last meeting. Did everybody get copies of them? Anybody have any questions about them? If not, I'll call for the motion.
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Motion approved. All right, first item.
Lamar Advertising on behalf of Creefels LLC, public hearing for development plan approval for a billboard on the north side of Chantilly Parkway, approximately 450 feet southeast of Veterans Way in a B2 district.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm John Turner, representing Lamar Advertising. This new location billboard will meet all of the criteria in the city's sign ordinance, spacing requirements, zoning requirements, and distances from residential zoning. If you got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them if I can. If you'd like, I have some superimposed photos of what the billboard will look like on the property.
Okay. Anyone in the Planning Commission have any questions? Anyone in the audience have any questions or comments? All right, this was a development plan. Thank you for your presentation. Thank you. There's no vote on this.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Next item is by Bear Brothers Incorporated on behalf of the Alabama Association of School Boards. It's a public hearing for development plan for a new building at 43 South Jackson in a B2 and O1 districts.
Anyone here? Alabama Association from the Bear Brothers, Alabama Association of School Boards. Okay.
Hello, my name is Sean Kalma with Latham Associates Architects. I'm the architect for the Alabama Association of School Boards. We are proposing a development on South Jackson. I believe you have all the plans and development plans and landscape plan that we've presented to you. If there are any questions, I'll be glad to answer those.
Anyone on the Planning Commission have any questions? Anyone in the audience have any questions or comments? If not, thank you.
Thank you.
The next item is by CEI Engineering Associates, Inc., on behalf of NTB Tire and Service Center, It's a public hearing for development plan for a new building at 7600 Vaughn Road in a PUD district.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Smith with CEI Engineering, representing NTB Tire and Service Centers. We're requesting public hearing for a development plan for our site located on Vaughn Road. I've been working with the various departments, and I believe we've satisfied each of those with our design, and I'd be happy to answer any questions at this time.
Questions from the Planning Commission members? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? If not, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Next item by Larry Speaks and Associates on behalf of James Dozier, requesting final approval of Bellwood Estates Plat Number 5B, the southwest side of Remington Road, some 1,000 feet south of Bell Road. It's an Ag 1 district.
Stephen Speaks with Larry Speaks and Associates, representing Mr. Dozier. Mr. Dozier proposes to divide a just under 10-acre parcel into 4 lots fronting on Remington Road at the corner of Remington and Harness Hill. All 4 lots will front on Remington Road, and they'll meet the Ag 1 zoning restrictions.
So what is the size of those lots across the Remington Road, across the street?
Across the street on the on the north side.
About. I mean, I'm not.
I think that'd be. Those were all fairly large lots out there. They're probably anywhere from five or larger, I would assume. I'm not. There's an aerial in that packet.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
And this parcel is just a shade under 10 acres. So I would, looking at that map, I would say over 5 acres is what I would assume across the street.
Planning Commission have any other questions? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? If not, I'll call for the vote. Is there an approval? Is there?
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item by J.M. Garrett and Son, on behalf of MAI, request to rezone land containing 1.43 acres on the north side of Berry Hill Road, some 1,400 feet east of Taylor Road, from institutional to B2.
Mr. Chairman, members of the commission, my name is Richard Bollinger. I'm representing the My Family and Taylor Road Baptist Church. There's a tiny strip that's adjacent to some property that's already been rezoned. The church is selling 8 acres instead of what they thought was 6.57 acres. So we want to keep the zoning consistent, so we want to move it. The adjacent zoning is B2, so it just ties all the property together the same. It's a strip that's about 67 foot by 900 foot.
Richard, all they're doing is just adding it to this, to the lot that's already there. I mean, it's not any significant.
That's it.
That's all that's happening, yeah.
And we'll come back later to replat and show a plat and development plan as they move forward.
And you're going to, and then you're turning around and selling both lots, or?
They will have the whole thing, and they're going to turn this and divide it into 2 lots eventually.
Okay, so it'll be sold as 2 different lots when you get through with everything.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Bollinger from the Planning Commission? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? Okay, Mr. Bollinger, I'm going to ask you to step out since you're going to be having to look at this a little bit later also, and then we'll render our deliberations. Thank you. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? All right.
The next item is by Jeff Code Engineers and Surveyors on behalf of Trinity Presbyterian Church, requesting final approval of Trinity Presbyterian Church Plat Number 2 on the west side of South Hull Street between Felder Avenue and Clanton Avenue. It's an R60M district.
Good afternoon. I'm Steve Hughes with Jeff Code Engineers and Surveyors. We are asking for final approval of the Trinity Presbyterian Church Plat Number 2.
All you've done is just make one lot. I mean,
Yeah, they acquired
just
the little
cleaning
corner that
it
was
up.
void in their lot before.
cleaning it up.
Yep. As a matter of fact, they're doing improvements on it right now. I don't know if you've driven by there, but
Any other questions from the Planning Commission? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? If not, is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second? All in favor? Thank you.
thank you.
Next item is by Jeff Code Engineers and Surveyors, representing Strong Tower at Washington Park Incorporated, requesting final approval of Strong Tower Plat Number 1 on the northeast corner of Day Street Road and Terminal Road in the M3 district.
Steve Hughes, Jeff Code Engineers and Surveyors, who are asking for final approval of the Strong Tower Plat Number 1.
Any questions from the Planning Commission? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? If not, is there a motion?
I move to approve.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Thank you. Zephyr.
All right,
Next up.
item 8 says it's a development plan, but it does need action. So
That's right. It's by Goodwin Mills and Kaywood on behalf of East Chase Land Company, LLC. It's a request for a revised master plan and development plan for a new building at 6941 East Chase Loop. It's a PUD district.
My name is Max Vaughn with Goodwin Mills and Kaywood. This is a development that will replace the existing Del Taco site along East Chase Loop. And we intend to comply with all department comments that we receive, and we're happy to answer any questions that you have.
doesn't make any difference. How long was that taco there?
I think it lasted a couple years.
Okay, not long.
It's been 2 sites since it was first developed.
Okay. Any questions from members of the Planning Commission? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? If not, is there a motion?
I move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Next item is Goodwin Mills and Kaywood on behalf of East Chase Land Company, LLC. It's a final approval of their East Chase Central Plat Number 1 on the southwest corner of East Chase Parkway and Sealis Drive in a PUD district.
Max Vaughn, Goodwin Mills and Kaywood. This plat will divide the proposed property into 2 pieces. One lot at 6.45 acres, the other at 1.2 acres out parcel. And it will be for the plat for the next development on the agenda.
This one divides the, you lost me on that one.
We are platting unplatted property within East Chase. This is a similar process to what we've done every time. And we are creating the parcel for the development plan, which is the next agenda item, and an out parcel, which is lot number 2.
Okay. What am I missing? Mine doesn't show 2 lots. That's what I was looking at.
Go to page 9B.
Okay. I've been looking at these.
I've got it right here, Mr. Cook, if you want to
All right.
see a big sheet. You want me to bring it up?
Yeah, let me see what you took at, what you're looking at. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay. Oh, okay.
That out parcel is included in that.
Oh, it's not showing a division, okay.
The next sheet does. Next sheet does show you.
Okay, the next sheet does, that was what, okay, I see what we're doing, okay. All right, thank you. All right. Any other questions by members of the Planning Commission? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? If not, I call for a motion. Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Next item is Goodwin Mills and Kaywood on behalf of East Chase Land Company LLC. It's a public hearing for development plan for a new building at the southwest corner of East Chase Parkway and Sealis Drive in a PUD district.
Max Vaughn, Goodwin Mills and Kaywood. Again, this is the development plan proposed for the parcel on the previous agenda item. And we received some comments that we intend from the departments to comply with every one of them, and happy to answer any questions.
All right. Anyone in the Planning Commission have any questions? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? If not, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Anything else? If not, we're adjourned. Thank you.